Not sure who Emmerdale's Robert Sugden, Ryan Hawley, should be more afraid of, Kev, Chris Coghill, or Aaron Dingle, Danny Miller. Kev has no idea he's seeing Aaron has no idea he's seeing Kev, and there is no way this can end well for Robert. Yes, Kev is quite possibly a psychopath who is clearly used to getting what he wants by any means necessary, but Aaron is a Dingle. Rock and a hard place. But Kev is in town to fight for his man, and as actor Chris Coghill wore #NSMetro, Aaron should watch his back. Kev, an incredibly dangerous person. Kev wouldn't have any qualms about physically attacking #anybody, apart from possibly Robert. It's a risky game Robert is playing, juggling relationships with both. But Kev springing up in Robert's life was no T on his bingo card. Just as he was getting closer to Aaron, secret husband Kev showed up on day release from prison to remind Robert of his vows and continue their relationship. He also told Robert he is dying, and, while on some level Robert doesn't want to hurt Kev, he also knows Kev is worth a load of cash, and so he wants to see out #S husband's final days and get his hands on it. At the same time, he and Aaron have agreed they're going to secretly try their relationship again. So all he has to do is ensure he two never meet, because otherwise we'll see the volatile and dangerous side of Kev, as Ryan Hawley, who plays Robert, puts it. Good thing Emmerdale is the size of Australia then, and there's no chance at all the two men will cross paths. Robert is living a double life and is alarmed to see Kev casually talking to Victoria, Isabel Hodgins, who then reminds Robert he has to come clean. Worst still, is #en Kev goes to the cafe and bumps into Aaron, and the whole "never the two shall meet" is instantly thrown out the window. As Robert tries to navigate this worst-case scenario, he's forced to downplay his past with Kev to Aaron, and after #en Vic puts the pressure on, he agrees to end things with Kev for an easy life. Just to dial up the awkward even more, Aaron announced #CES to the Woolpack that he and Robert are back on. So much for their secret reunion. Robert is in a #duty old pickle. Robert later confronts Kev over his volatile behavior, and Kev promises to change, but is not daft and says something is off with his husband. Aaron also knows when Robert is not being entirely honest. To stake his claim #N Robert, Kev makes a huge move in public. He gifts Robert an expensive new watch, and he kisses him, just as Aaron appears. Aaron is not going to react well to this, but if he squares up to Kev, he might be in for a #shock. Speaking of what's next for Kev, Ryan reveals, he's got a lot of redeeming qualities. There's a lot going on, and you'll see that as the weeks play out. There's more to him than meets the eye, but he adds that Kev is unhinged and unpredictable, which doesn't bode well for the infatuated Dingle.